Hey guys, it's Lex from Clash Heads TR, and I'm in Trollbusters, which is a clan that was used to war against the BloodBrigade. As you can see, the Clash Heads family won. We 3-starred all of their Town Hall 9s, some Town Hall 10s, and all their Town Hall 8s and below, obviously. Since this is the TR channel, and TR is a Town Hall 8 clan, I'm just going to be checking out some of the Town Hall 8 attacks. The first attack is the strangest attack, and it is not actually a Town Hall 8 attack. We have a lower level account. Well, it's a Town Hall 9 with a Town Hall 7 sort of base, and it doesn't have all Town Hall 9 war troops unlocked, but if you have loons, then clearly any Town Hall 9 can 3-star Town Hall 8 with max loons. So it's just going to be a go loon kind of, which is a bit strange, but it gets the job done, especially when you really can't hit anybody with the troops you have at this level. I just want to show that it's kind of a weird attack, but obviously it did get the job done. Overkill. And to think there are Town Hall 9s in this game that fail against Town Hall 8 with Lava Loon, and when people can easily do it with the Loon. So, just a bit of a weird attack. Alright, now let's get into the actual Town Hall 8 attacks. First one we're going to be looking at is by AK. It's going to be a surgical hog, and the double giant bomb is going to be here. And the way he goes about this base is he's going to surgical this side so that his hogs come in at the double giant bomb at this angle. Now what they're going to do is trigger it one at a time, basically coming from the short side of the double giant bomb. Once the double giant bomb is out of the way, he's going to pre-heal it obviously, then there's only going to be one other bomb in this base. And if there's no double giant bomb in a Town Hall 8 war base, there's practically no way you can fail with hog riders at that point. So it's just going to quickly surgical this base, come to the short side of the double giant bomb, and the rest of the base is just toast at that point. You can see him starting to surgical on this side, so we can get in at that bomb from the side. And he's going to pre-heal the only other bomb spot, and you can see there's a single there. And at this point, he's got so many hogs left that he doesn't even have to use his last spell. So he 2-starred an anti-3 base, which is pretty impressive, if I do say so. Great surgical hog, and nice job coming at the short side of that double giant bomb. The next attack we're going to be looking at is a goho with a P.E.K.K.A. Practically all Town Hall 8 gohos have P.E.K.K.A.s now, just because of the lack of DPS without having an archer queen, and with Town Hall 8 level troops, having a P.E.K.K.A. kind of acts as like a golem slash queen hybrid, because it can trip giant bombs by running into them. It can deal damage, and it has a lot of health. So bringing it with a goho is usually a good option when you're facing deep double giant bombs like this clan has. So the double giant bomb's gonna be over here, and you can see that you can break this wall and just run in there and grab it. So not really good base design there. You always want to have your double giant bombs like inside of the base. Maybe putting a wall here could have stopped it. Since Bible Thump had such easy access to the double giant bomb, he's going to take it out with his kill squad quite easily, and then surgical through the rest of the base. So we're just going to speed through the CC kill. Standard stuff, barb whiz, that's what we always see. Just gonna start with the golem. Brought a rage spell, didn't exactly need it, but didn't hurt him at all either. He's gonna get so much done with his kill squad. He only needs 2 spells and 20 hogs to take care of the rest of the base. P.E.K.K.A. and King are coming down now. And now he's already putting down the hogs. See the double bomb trigger. Adding groups of surgical around the perimeter of the base. As they make their way. ton of hogs left up and only a couple defenses, so this base is completely wiped. Great job at taking advantage of that base flaw by Thumb. The next one we're going to be looking at is by luck. It's going to be another goho too, but this is going to be, I think this was pretty impressive because first of all, he doesn't lure, which means that he's going to have to use a ton of wizards under rage to take out that dragon, which can be really risky sometimes if your golem's not in front. Also, he gets through both wall compartments with wall breakers, which can be pretty tough to do at Town Hall 8 or at any Town Hall level in general, especially with this wizard tower watching over this area. So he's going to come in with the golem. Double giant bomb is here. He's going to trigger it with his P.E.K.K.A. golem wizard squad. Just lay down the hogs on the rest of the base. Oh, my bad. He did it from the top. So this base is symmetrical, so it's literally the same attack, just flipped upside down. My mistake. These no-lure attacks can be extremely risky at Town Hall 8 because it's all completely reliant on your wizards taking out the dragon. And wizards, there's so many things that can kill them in this game. This makes it so risky, but you can see wizards under rage take it out so quickly. The double set is tripped at this point, and now he's just going to send in his hogs at this flat side of the base, kind of like a wall. Going to pre-heal the other bomb spot because there's most likely a ghetto set there. A lot of bases like using that. And there are no defenses left. So really impressive how he was able to cut into this compartment with wall breakers and take out the double giant bomb. Good job, Luck. Alright, next attack we're going to look at is by Bossaroni. You might know him from the One Hive video. This is not going to be like one of the more complex attacks. Instead, it's just going to be a simple surgical hog. Surgical hogs can take out any Town Hall 8. It's just that sometimes using goho is more effective and faster at doing it. So here's the double bomb set. And the single bomb set's going to be around here, I think. So he's just going to surgical this base, coming around at the whole perimeter. What this allows him to do is only maybe like a third of his hogs die to the double giant bomb, but he's still got 2/3 left for this side of the base, and 2/3 of your hogs usually is enough to take out a base if there's no double giant bomb. So let's look at this. You see, he's starting with the surgical deployment, going clockwise. Sends in his first heal. See, he doesn't have that many hogs down, maybe like 10 or so, but he knows they're going to make bacon anyways, so that's why he didn't send in that many. See his main force coming from the other side, sending way more hogs, like 3, 4 a defense, I think. You see 2 hogs, double giant bomb is done, so impressive trigger right there. You see there's only 2 defenses left because of the power of surgical. Just getting that nice rotational deployment takes out these defenses so quickly. Power of fast surgical eliminates the double giant bomb set without losing that many hogs and takes out the defenses really quickly. So excellent surgical hog attack by Bossaroni. Next one is going to be a dragon attack. Actually, no. Yes. No, first we're going to look at this one. Alright, this is going to be another surgical hog, but the bombs are going to be here and here. It's going to be a double set here, and look how easy it is to get to. All he does is take out this cannon, and boom, he gets 1 bomb trigger and the lure. So, that bomb is way too easy to get to, and once that happens, there are no double giant bombs left in the base. So, you can just surgical hog it without having to worry about anything. Alright, here it comes with the opener. I think that's either 4 or 5 hogs, but they get springs. So he's going to add in a few more. not that big a deal. He's gonna take out the cannon, and boom, there is the bomb trigger. Just gonna drag it out to the corner and kill it just like normal, and then he's just gonna hog the rest of the base because there's no bombs left to stop him, and he's got 3 spells for his hogs too. He just adds in hogs as his hogs move through the base, reinforcing them. So nice job taking advantage of that flaw in the base. Good job, Jiggly Wiggly. Alright, next attack is going to be a dragon attack. They're starting to show up more and more in these Elite Town Hall 8 wars. Look at this air sweeper right here. Not a lot of range. Not a lot of range at all. These 2 air defenses are very exposed. He's going to EQ zap this one, get it out of the way, and funnel his dragons in from this side, broadside, and just drive into those air defenses. Town Hall and DE storage are going to be natural funnels, as in the dragons will gravitate toward them since they have so many hit points. So let's take a look at this. It's going to start with the EQ zap. He's going to start funneling from the other side, using cut dragons, of course. Simple funneling. Then some reinforcement drags to take out the outside junk. Funnel wasn't that big because he knew that the Town Hall and DE storage would be huge magnets for his dragons to drive right into that core, into the air defenses. I'm going to send in the loons once the 80s start targeting dragons. CC is going to attract the dragons, and they're going to run into the core. Loons almost take out that one air defense, don't quite get it down. But he's just got so many dragons up, his base is already done just because of how well he's funneled them. Last Igloo goes down, and since the archer towers were so close on the inside of the base, dragons were able to get to them really easily. A lot of people think they can defend dragons by putting their archer towers on the outside of the base, and it does in fact work sometimes, but this base obviously wasn't thinking about that. This base builder. So, nice dragon attack by Derzazu. Alright. This attack is again by Derzazu, and it's going to be a surgical hog, I believe. Yes. And the way he's going to hog this is, you can see double giant bomb's going to be right here. And just like Bossaroni, he's going to send in a couple hogs, and basically they're going to eliminate that double giant bomb spot, and he doesn't even lose that many hogs. I don't think he loses more than 10. And he's just going to put his main force on the other side, and there's no bomb threat to them, so he can just heal them through the base. So that's pretty much the main objective of surgical hogs, is trying to get through that double giant bomb and lose as less hogs as possible, as well as taking out the defenses as quickly as possible. And that's exactly what he does here. Not sure what those wall breakers are for. Start with the surgical now. Adding small quantities on each defense. Healing them as they get to the second layer. Such. Just rotating around the base, taking on one defense at a time. This small group over there about to trip the bomb, and there goes. One hog that was pretty much already dead. It's the bomb trigger with a small group of hogs. Really impressive how such a small group of hogs could eliminate such a big threat to his hogs. So that's excellent surgical deployment from Derzazu. Alright, the last attack I'm going to be looking at is by Podge. It's going to be on a bit more of a weaker base, but the funneling on this base still is excellent. Double giant bomb obviously going to be here. Doesn't really make sense around here. Probably a single, I'm guessing, but if I was scouting this base, look at the pathing on here. Hogs are going to go in here, and there's no way they're going to go anywhere else. So, if I was a base builder and I didn't put my bomb there, I'd probably be pretty stupid to not do that. But since this base is so weak, it doesn't really matter where you put your bombs anyways. So let's take a look. Oh, there's actually, I think, hold on. Oh man, there's a couple holes in this base. That's a bit strange. I don't actually think Podge takes advantage of this, but still the attack was great nonetheless. Also I'm gonna add in a little base building tip here. This is not good. What you can do is get rid of this corner wall and bring these two over here. Then you got the same thing going, but you got an extra wall. Same thing here. Don't need to do that. You just get rid of these two and move these here. You got yourself 2 extra walls there. This base was probably like built in a rush, since this guy, I think he just got Town Hall 8. Probably gonna do more of a 7.5-ish kind of thing if he's smart, or he could just be a normal 8. And this here, don't understand this at all, really. I don't get that. But I feel like I have to point these things out as people do them. I don't know why this hole is here either. But we're going to focus on attack, so let's just look at how he surgically deploys his hogs to get through this double giant bomb. Now, oh, he does use the whole CC. Trigger some small bombs. He's going to take out the defense of a few hogs as well. It's not going to do a traditional CC kill for some reason. I'm guessing it's because he had no anchor points. So he's going to use a drag instead, looks like. Alright, here comes the surgical. I'm going to do a really quick one. Rotate on the base. And watch this. He's going to get through that double giant bomb with only half of his hogs dying. See, he's got a huge group on this side still. So surgical hog separates your hogs so that they don't all die to that double giant bomb, and only maybe usually less than half most of the times, that even a fourth of your hogs only die to it. So good surgical by Podge. Good job saving those hogs from the back end, because he knew that double giant bomb pathing would just destroy his hogs. Alright. That's going to be all the Town Hall 8 attacks for this war. It was a really good war from both sides. Good 3 stars from both sides. And I'll see you in the next one.